Howdy fellas, I hope you're faring well. Well, I've got the old hickory knife rescaled. I've got the scale sanded down to 400 grit smoothness, pretty much to suit me. So what I thought I'd do today is show y'all how I go about staining. Now I've took a tack cloth and excuse my birds, they're wanting to get in on the action. I took a tack cloth and got all the dust off of that surface of that. So what I'm going to do, I've got some new stain I want to try. It's Dangler's reddish brown stain that I got from Track of the Wolf, and on a piece of scrap maple I did a little test on it right there. I sanded that down a little bit and put that on there, and it does give it a reddish brown stain, as you can see. So what I thought I'd do today, like I said, is show y'all how I go about this. So I'm going to shake that stain up real good, and hopefully be careful not spill it all over the place. I'm going to take just a cotton swab that you can get your local 5 and dime store or whatever, and just take that and apply a liberal amount of that stain on that wood and work it in. This is an alcohol-based stain, so it will dry pretty fast. So I want to cover that real good. Not going to do the whole knife. I'm just going to show you the front side of it here on camera. I'm going to get that covered evenly. Okay, that's looking pretty good, and you can always go back over it the second time if you want to. Now what I'm going to do, as you can see how that kind of looks with it still wet, I'm going to let that dry for a few seconds and soak in. You can kind of see the curls starting to come out in that. I got a couple of light spots in it right there. I'm going to kind of see if I can cover that up. Alright, what I do then is I take just some everyday 70% rubbing alcohol, and I'll wet one of these blue paper towels down, and I'll take that excess stain off. Just rub it real good with that alcohol. You can see what you got. Of course, it's not completely dry yet. It'll darken just a little bit as that alcohol dries off that. That'll give you an idea of what you're looking at with that stain. A lot of times I use the Dixie Gunworks Antique Stain, which is pretty much the same color. It's going to vary with each piece of wood. Some will be darker, some will be lighter. You'll just have to experiment with it and see what you got. So next step is to coat the whole knife, rub it down, let it dry, and then I'll come back with some 3/0, 4/0 steel wool and kind of knock off whatever grain it raises, and then we'll start in with the Birchwood Casey's Genuine Oil. So I'll be sure to give you a final video when everything's done. I appreciate you watching. From me in the spirit of Jake, God bless you. Keep your powder dry and mind your top knot, Pilgrim.